Hi everyone. Today we're doing, I'm doing the prep for the game. I still have to take it out. I got it yesterday, but I put it into the freezer. But I'm gonna cook the game tomorrow. This is once with the Bambi's mom. It's Bambi's mom. I'm gonna eat it tomorrow, the meat, but I'll be prepping the sides and the sauce for it. And then the game I will do tomorrow. I got the ingredients here. I've got some starchy potatoes. I've got some starch, flour, potato starch, because that's what we need with it for this prep. We need 1 egg. Next time, I've been trying to use no eggs. Next time, but I've been prepping to use not too many eggs. Even though there are so many egg alternatives, it's still very hard. We need salt. Where did I put my salt? We need salt. Nutmeg. I've got fresh nutmeg. Nutmeg. Peppermint. I don't know what you call it in your language, but for now we'll do the potato part. We need some butter. I'll be using margarine instead. Where did I put it? You see, I did this because I wasn't really prepped, and that's okay. It's okay not to be prepped. Where the heck did I put it? If not, I have to use butter. But I'm not much of a butter person. There we go. I prefer to use junk margarine, but it's still vegan. I don't know if you can see that, but it's vegan. I actually never realized it was vegan. I just only seen it. It's vegan. That's cool. But because I bake a lot, so it's good for baking and cooking. That's why I use it. You can, the original recipe just say butter, but I do have butter, but I don't want to use butter. Okay, we have the starch, the floury potatoes. You need the floury potatoes. 1 egg, 15 grams the potato starch, half a teaspoon of salt, some butter. I guess that's added. Oh, I don't need this. I need that tomorrow to put it in the pan, because I'm only gonna prep everything today. I'm not gonna completely finish everything because I'm having this meal with my family tomorrow. Because I said I'll cook with them because my parents never had game meat before, and I really like game meat. It's really yummy. It's really good. I guess we'll start with peeling the potatoes. I've got a paper bag here. You can just get them from your grocery store or something. Normally they have these at your vegetable fruit section. Fill your I forgot to ask. I do excuse the mess, but if you don't have mess, you're not really okay. If you don't like the mess, it's fine, because that side is always messy because I don't have a lot of space, but I've got so much stuff. I mean, anyone who knows that. And I live by myself, and I'm a kitchen gadget holic. I'm a kitchen holic. I like buying kitchen gadgets. I really like buying kitchen gadgets. I really do. Even though I know I don't have the space for it. I really don't have the space for it. Yeah, I have my phone up above so I can check the recipe because I want to do this correctly. Normally when you cook, you don't need to go for recipes, you know, but when you bake, you have to, you know. Baking, you have to be a chemist, and when you cook, you can be anything. But if you want to bake something specific, you really have to concentrate on that. I don't know. Should I maybe turn this on? No. I don't know. It's like my camera is kind of bad, isn't it? What if I just turn that off? I don't know. I don't know. Is this better? Or is this worse? Yeah, I'm gonna turn the light back on and turn this one off. I don't know, maybe I should put my because you have to put potatoes into cold water. I don't know if you know this. Everything that's underground, like vegetable, you have to start in cold water. And anything that's above the ground, you have to pour in warm water. You know where I learned this? On the MasterChef episodes. I mean, there are certain things you don't really learn anymore. So you have to challenge yourself, you know. It's important to challenge yourself. Very important. And I'm using a lower pot because this pot is a lot bigger. So if it has a bigger surface, the quicker the potatoes cook. Because the potatoes have to be mushed. I forgot to ask if she had a potato press. But I guess I have to do it the old way. Wait till it's like completely softened and put it through my potato sieve. I mean my flour sieve. Because it has to be very, very soft. Like a dough, almost like a dough. So you have to turn into like a puree. Yeah. I think it was good that I made a few more. I might have to scale it again because you have quite a bit of loss here. This is supposed to be for 2 people, but since it's going to be for 3 people now, I have to do a couple more sides. To be honest, I prefer game animal to industrial animals. I mean, you have. I mean, I have to now check what because you have like land game, and now I want to try and see if I can find something that is equal as good in the water, but I'm not so keen on water foods, like water meats. I mean, I know if people don't say fish is meat, But to me, fish is still meat because, you know, it has blood running through it. And yet people call themselves vegetarian because they eat fish. You know, right? That's pescatarian, right? Pescatarians eat fish. And if you put your trash already in a way like this, you don't have it lying all over your surface. Yeah, I'm gonna peel them first before I cut them. So like one work is done before I start the next step. So you're supposed to have, I think it was 300 grams for 2 people. But since I have, I did a kilo, but because I'm cutting off a lot, so it's probably going to go down. I'm going to scale it again in a minute. I mean, while the potatoes will be cooking in a minute. Okay, after these 2, I'm going to cut it small. After the potatoes are in the being cooked, I'm gonna start the dew. So today I'm just gonna do the potato side. In German, it's called Schnupfnudeln. They're the same dough when you make gnocchis, if you know that word. So it's the dough of gnocchis, but they look like kind of like pasta, like big fat pastas. But it's not pasta, you know. It's quite interesting, actually. It's too bad people only want to watch like rude videos and not like videos that are calming. It's too bad that YouTube no longer allows like music playing in the background. I find it quite sad because I prefer to do this with music, but then you would have to mute the sound and stuff like that, and then put copyright or something. Yeah, I got that chair there because I have 2 cats. I don't really like them coming inside my kitchen, so I have that chair there so they can sit on the chair if they want to know what's going on. So they know. They have the dinner outside of the kitchen. I mean, they can come in and like have a sniffle when I'm here. I mean, I also have the door closed when I'm not here. And when I'm here, I have the door closed. I mean, when I'm not in here. Because I don't want them going in here. Because I think animals just don't belong in the kitchen. It's where you prep your food. You know. Okay, I'm going to scale it again, see how much I have left. Because I don't think it's no longer a kilo because I cut off quite a bit. Yeah, see? 765. You see? That's already a lot gone, but I think that's still enough. So you can use a bigger knife if you want, that's up to you. I'm going to cut them into smaller chunks because I want this to go quite quick. So I'll cut them into like 4s, and they're like a little bit smaller, so I can work here a bit faster. Make sure the water is cold. Unless this one I'll cut into threes. If they're bigger, you can cut them into threes. YouTubers, please support me. So this is going to sound really greedy, so I can make a bit of money on YouTube, so I can someday afford my own house. I mean, loads of people do that, don't they? If they go at a certain level, they get money from YouTube or something because so many people are supporting them because they're doing some. I know, because they give giveaways, right? Maybe in 30 years I can do that. I mean, for that you would really need a success. Plus, okay, I'm going to turn the thing on now. But I reckon this will need no longer than, once it's heated up, it needs no more than probably be 30 minutes till it's warm, and then I have to mush it, and then I might have bits in it, you know, even though it's supposed to be a soft stuff, because you're gonna put the flour's gonna go in there. Since it said 15 grams, I think I'm gonna put 20 grams in. An egg, I'm gonna stick just with the one egg. See, one of the cats came in just to sniff, but he knows he's not supposed to be in here. Normally they know they're not supposed to be in here. They normally know that. Normally they know. It's why I have the chair there. They can always check. And then next to the chair is where the food is. I mean, I like this flap, but I think, alright, this is not fat. This is just the air from my thing. See, if I do that, it's a bit finger. But to be honest, I don't mind being a little bit curvy, you know. I'm actually proud of being curvy, to be honest. And to be honest, I do go to the gym to work out, you know. I do every second day. I do 4.5 hours. Because, I mean, I would go every day, but my trainer says you need, well, I'm supposed to go 3 times a week, but I go every second day. So 1 week it's like 4 days, and then 1 week it's 3 days, you know. And now even though, I don't know, is it with you guys a lot as well? Now that even though you're vaccinated, you still have to do like a self-test or get tested. I mean, that's like, it's really unfair. I'm like, what's the point, of getting vaccinated if you still have to get yourself tested? Seriously. Okay, I have to watch out. I mean, I still have a lot of battery left, but I try not to charge as much anymore because I have to charge my phone like twice a day now. I mean, I don't use it that often anymore. I'm gonna add a bit of salt in there. Because then later I don't have to. If the salt goes into the potato, later I don't have that much salt to that. Okay. Now I have that, and I have to check on the recipe again. Okay, that's cooking. Okay, now let's do the juice. Okay, we have the calf fond. I'm going to use calf fondant. I'm going to put that away because I'm going to wipe over it. There we go. This I'll wipe. Give this a wipe. I know it might be messy here because I washed up like I think it was yesterday or something. I think I washed up yesterday. Okay. Spätburgunder, I've got red wine. It's a half dry. It's half dry. It's red, so I'm gonna use it for the juice. I'll be leaving it on until I'm gonna leave it on low until tomorrow morning because I really want it to. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna get everything together first. Do we want peppercorns? No, we don't. No pepper. Okay, but we want this one. The holder. It might be for the best too. This one. Traubenkern. I don't know what you call this. I guess it's like the seeds of grapes. So it's grapeseed oil, I think you call it. So it's grapeseed oil. Actually, this stuff is actually quite expensive. I think it cost me like 6 or 7 euros. But I'm not going to use a lot of it, I see. Nutmeg. I do have fresh nutmeg. I don't know if I have ground nutmeg because it's asking for ground nutmeg. Coriander, cardamom, curcuma, ginger. Come on, I must have ground nutmeg. I don't. I'm surprised. Please fresh. Please fresh. Fresh is better anyway, right? And we need one more starchy potato. Well, take a small one. Not sure for what. Maybe to give it flavor. Who knows? Okay. Da. 2 brown. I think because we have a lot, because I have one guest more, I think I'm gonna put one more. Except the egg, everything is gonna stay the same because I'm cooking for my family as well. Yeah, a nice way that I'm prepping everything. These starters today, because if it's done today, I can do most of the washing up today. And it's no, actually, I can't. Yeah, I can. I can wash up the pot and this, and then that's washed up today. I guess the starchy is. I'm going to use a big pot because that one is stuffing. Because I should have done it the other way. I'm going to use a big pot. Yeah. So I'm going to use this pot. It's quite big, isn't it? I'm going to use the entire 500 milliliters. I think that's going to be enough. And if I do need a bit more liquid, I'm just going to add water. I don't want to put any powder stuff in. I want to try and keep it as natural as possible. It did say 2 mushrooms, so we'll put 4 mushrooms in. I assume 4 brown ones, so you have normal brown ones. I can't remember. Yeah, I think they're organic. Yeah, they're organic. See, right next to the big sign. It's very hard to tell, but it's next to it, and they're from Germany, which is good. Oh, that's the last thing I need that breaks. Otherwise, I can stop this and go hot while I'm home. Still, how many shots do I need? 1, so we'll take the last 3. These are older ones, so I can use those first. Put that right away. Because I thought I was going to put some garlic in there, but I guess no garlic. This is why I prefer live streams. You can just like chat along. And if you make mistakes, everyone can see it. I mean, I even bought some herbs because I wanted, when I do the vad är blåbär überhaupt? Wacholder, Muskat, Nelken, Traubenkern. I need pepper for that later tomorrow. And as another side, it would be Brussels sprouts, but I'll do that tomorrow because I use the frozen Brussels sprouts because most of my vegetables are frozen. I mean, even most of my fruit is even frozen because fruit doesn't last by me long, and I'm someone who eats fruit and vegetables come and go. I mean, was it last week? I think last week it was. I baked some cookies with my nan, and I still have all of them. I haven't eaten a lot of them. So my intake on like sugar stuff has actually really gone down. Sometimes I still have like a munchies for it, but other than that, it's actually okay. You know? I have to check that my battery will go down too fast. So I'm just gonna prep my veggies first. So it's 1 to 2 teaspoons. So I'm using 5 mushrooms now. Tomato paste. They don't have any small ones. This is what I don't like about this, because I only need a little bit. So I think the bigger ones are a bit cheaper. So if someone, I guess I could give it to someone who cooks a bit more with it. But I like to cook with game, and game needs tomato paste for the sauce. They did say they needed ground stuff, but I don't have ground stuff. Beholderbeeren. I don't know the English word for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the recipe here. Almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm just gonna do. Actually, no, I'm gonna take with the 5 here, and then tomorrow I can add the other 5 as into the sauce. Maybe tomorrow, so it's a bit yummy. Maybe I can show you what it is. Maybe then you can maybe write in the comments below and tell me what you call them. They look like this. Wacholderbeeren. I don't know the English word for it at the moment. Oh no. Where did it go? There's one. Where did the other one go? Because I don't want my cats to eat it, and that because they'll eat anything off the floor. And how many hifon? Half. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a small teaspoonful. You're supposed to take ground. I don't have ground. It's why I want to get one of those Murder thingies. And I do have an electrical one, but I don't want to use that because I think it destroys the flavors. I don't know what do you guys think? But I think it destroys the flavor. I like this company because they have clips for the packaging, so you know nothing is gonna crawl inside them. So I really like this company. It's I think it's a German company actually. Yeah, it's a German company. Yeah. So it has like a balsamic taste. It has a balsamic taste. Did say 5, right? Yeah, 5 of these. So I'm gonna put a few. Oh my god, they're like seeds in there. So I'm going to put everything down first. 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got to put 10 of those in. Okay. We have the shallots. We have the fun. We have tomato paste. Okay, we have the burgunda, but I'm going to put that in a bit later. Now I'm going to go down to the on how to make it actually. Well, that's cooking. Juice. Here we go. Juice. Für den Juice Champignons und Erdäpfel putzen, schälen und kleine Würfel. Pfanne. Der Gemüse drin, Spitzen anbraten, Tomaten hinzufügen. Hey. Okay. Schalotten, Champignons, Erdapfel putzen, schälen und klein würzen, Öl in Pfanne, erhitzen, die Gemüse darin scharf anbraten, Tomatenmark hinzufügen und ebenfalls kurz mit und anrühren. Die ganze Masse mit Rotwein ablöschen, einkochen lassen und darin mit den restlichen Rotwein den Fond ausfüllen. Leicht köcheln lassen. Okay. So I have. I'm gonna stick with this. So you see now the cat is sitting on there because he can observe what his brother is doing and what I'm doing. So you see that is allowed. That technically I should give him a treat, but since I'm cooking now, I can't put any treats. So right now I'm gonna cut it. I know you can't really see it very well, and I don't really want to put my computer on my work surface. I will try and see if I can get one of those webcams that work from here, so I can put it up here so it looks down. But you know. So I'm going to cut them very small. So yeah, supposed to cut them really small. You can use a cooking chef's knife, but I just don't want to make it dirty right now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. My screen is like almost like an old TV. It's too bad that it doesn't accept my phone to do the live video because I know it's not a good tripod, but it does the job. I don't know where I have it. Yeah, there it is. Because I have a tripod like this, but it doesn't really work very well because sometimes this part comes off and this bit is about to, I think one of these bits, yeah. And down here something is gonna break soon. I saw something like a crack. Yeah, down here it's like a crack. And I mean it's really good. I like this part because you can bend it. Yeah. I really like this one because of the bendy thing. And I like this because you can just clam your phone in it and like hang it down. I really like that. So that's really good. I guess you could do this with oyster mushrooms too if you don't like meat. So you can use oysters as a meat substitute. Let's add some skin here. But skin is okay. I might add a few more thingies. because you have to cook it quite how do you say it, scharf anbraten. When you put the pudding in, it has to go. I don't know if you. I don't know the word for it, but it has to go. And then you make it sweaty so the vegetables sweat, and then you can add the wine and the fondant. And then once it cooks, I'm going to turn it down so it's like on one. And then I can turn everything off, well, turn this off anyway. I'm going to prep it already so I can, so tomorrow I only have to put it in the pan. Maybe I should buy some red one tomorrow. No. I still have some skin here. Sauce. I'm cutting the vegetables like into like small pieces. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite small. I forgot what the French name is for it. I can only remember julienne, which is like small strips, like really, really fine strips, but I can't remember the diced one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to take this. It's a microplane. These cost, I think, 15 euros. It's for my nutmeg because I have fresh nutmeg, and I need to know about it in a minute. So I think I'm going to. Normally, people cut the bum. I call it the bum, but I'm going to keep that on. I think I'm going to do 4 after all. I'm going to keep the bum, but I'm going to peel it off, and then cut it separately. Some people take it off, like, and not put it in at all. But I think it's okay. I might use the bums for these as well. I mean, they have a lot of flavor, and then use the top bits for tomorrow, so the sauce has like some texture, if that makes sense. Because I figure I have to strain this anyway. I have considered if I should, because my mum gave me some carrots, if I should add some carrot for some sweetness. But carrots normally don't go with games. Like, put the skin in, you know. I mean, you don't have to put this in, but I think it's okay. Wow. Well, I call it the bum anyway, because it's like the bottom part. I can't put it too close to my seasonings, because does it even have any salt? I can't remember if it had salt in it, but I think I'm gonna leave the salt out because I think the fondant and the tomato paste has enough salt in it. And then because I think you have to strain this anyway, but I'll do that in the morning because I really want the flavors to come out. So that's why I guess in the beginning you do everything so it sweats. I guess I call them roast flavors, roast flavors. I don't know what you call them, but I call them roast flavors. It's what gives sauces their taste. I really like these sauces, but unfortunately, no one does this anymore. Especially people that live at home and by themselves. Because if you think of it this way, human beings, should I put it, have become a little bit lazy. I mean, I noticed I do go to gym, but since I've gotten my driving license, I do very little on foot. Very little on foot. Okay, I'm going to turn this on now. So that can turn on before I put the oil in, because soon I can add my veggies, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna put some. I think I will put them in my carrots because I'm not going to use them otherwise, and then put some carrots in the morning as small, because mum gave me some carrots. And yes, in the recipe there are no carrots, believe me, but it gives the sauce some sweetness, I suppose. You're probably wondering if you can do this with normal meat. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You can do this with beef. Well, I would suggest beef, red meats, you know. I'm sure you can do this, I don't know, bison, yeah. But I suggest, yeah, red meats. I do like my red meats, to be honest, but I do prefer game as red meat. Same with, to be honest, I prefer boar. I know boar is pig, but I prefer that game type of animal than. Okay, I'm gonna add my carrot in here. I'm gonna add 2 small ones. Oh yeah, I forgot I have an apple in here. I'm not gonna cut the bumps off. I'm just gonna leave it on. Yes, carrots were not in the recipe, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm leaving the skins on because it's the skins that have the most flavor. You probably won't. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you guys think it. This is actually quite a lot of flavor. Okay, I'm going to let it roast a bit more. Well, it does say you're supposed to like make them small and put it. Pigmente werden intensiv in die Soße. Where did I put it? This is the only negative thing if you have pets. You can't have anything about. I'm gonna add it to half. Because it's gonna reduce by morning anyway. And I'm going to turn it down again so it's at 1. It will do the rest for me. And the rest of the red one I will add tomorrow. Okay, I can put this a bit. Do any of you know how to get this back into the wine bottle? Because I have no idea. Let's see if this works. Because I can't get it back in. Yes, this is probably too much liquid, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice and soft. I'm gonna let that reduce now till tomorrow. I think I'm gonna actually. I wasn't gonna do this because I was scared it's gonna taste too much of. So I'm gonna add I was gonna add this. No, I'm not gonna add it. I want to. No, we'll leave it as it is. Because I got these highs because I wanted to put it into the sauce, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, yeah, nutmeg. Forgot to add nutmeg. Hold on tight to your dream. I think it's the best investment I ever did is the microplane. They have different sizes, which I really like. And these are really easy to clean too. But since I only use it for that, it's fine. And then these I can put away. I can put that away. I can put that away. See, I can put everything away now. Because I don't need it anymore. Oil away. Actually, I can use my glass up here. I might need it again. The reason I bought these is these are tea where you put your tea in. I bought this actually so if I got like some herbs or spices, so I can put it in and I don't have to fish it out. But I guess that was a failure. Yes, yeah, so yeah. We can put that away now. Because this is where my garlic and my onion, well, shallot, I call them, I know they're shallots, but I'm just going to call them onion, okay? But this is where I put my onions and shallot because I don't have a lot, and this is plenty. That is plenty. I don't think I need the sauce anymore. I can put that away. Because I'm gonna use, like I said, I'm gonna use the rest of the mushrooms for tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna use the other carrots for tomorrow, so the carrots are gone. I think I'm gonna put this in here. I could add, and then it's gone. Because these are dried onions, not the like roasted kind, but the sun dried. So let me say, okay. So now, well, that is doing its thing. I have to go back up so I can prep everything. I need the eggs. I got the starch. Oh, I didn't even put the nutmeg away. Still need it. I'll use this as my sieve. Don't fall out, please. Stay in that. Stay in that. Stay in that. I'm gonna turn it off now because I think it's done. Oh my god. Normally I would need 15 grams. Since I've got a bit more, we'll put 20 grams in. We'll put the rest in. It might be 240 grams. Okay. Put that down here. they are done. If you're one of those people that are very high in keeping stuff, you can keep the water. You could use it to cook your next pasta, or you can use it to water your plants when it's cooled down. Yeah. Gross. This is why I wish I had a wooden thingy. Do you want to just jinx it? Want to try it if it works? Don't do this because this is plastic and this is hot. Actually, no, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna mush the potato now through the sieve. And it's best to do this while it's still hot. I guess that's why we use starch, because they're a bit more floury. So if you're young and you don't know how to do this, it's quite cool doing this. You can do this with your kids actually. It's yeah, we don't need to add any more salt. The potato is salty enough because I added salt into the water. So I left them on there for like an hour because I was concentrating on my dew. I filled it up to here and put it on 1. I think I have to set an alarm so I'll wake up at probably maybe 5 or 6 o'clock so I can refill a little bit. But I'm going to refill again a little bit before I go to bed because it's probably going to be reduced down here once I wake up. Because I want it to be slow. I don't want it to like go blah, 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 blah the entire time. So I want this to cook slowly. I mean, this is how you cook a Jew. Normally you would use bones, like nice juicy bones. And I found a website where I can buy game, but I think it's okay if I do it once in a while. You know, because I don't want to be a vegan. You know, I mean, hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. No, my phone isn't charging. There we go. Because my phone will only charge if it stands a certain way. Because I just got a phone call. That's all. Don't do this with packaged potato. Do this with fresh potatoes, please. You know. And yeah, that's salty enough. You don't need to add any more salt. I'm only adding water so the stuff doesn't settle. And while you're doing this, it also cools down at the same time. Oh, this is taking so long. Yeah, I need to get myself a potato press. But it goes for it's still very nice. I'm glad I have one of these. See, one of my kids came in. Because I don't want any real children. Because I just realized I can't actually live with other people. But that's okay, I suppose. I mean, I might not be like a tidy pet. I mean, you can see it's not very tidy. I mean, these shelves, this is what my dad built me, so I had a bit more shelving. I only had this as my space. Here was a dishwasher, but I removed that so I could have more space. And plus, dishwashers are waste of space, and I don't really need it, to be honest. I have to check in a minute what else I need. Yeah, you put the butter for to give it color later on. But I will do a small video before my parents come because they want their deer fry and I like my deer medium. Oh, going everywhere. Oops. Oh, so much on there. I should have taken a bigger bowl, but I guess. Yeah, I think that's all of it. I mean, you can get those special sieves where it's like it looks like a it's like a round thing. It looks like a baking casting thingy, so you can put it in that. There we go. I'm gonna add those because this still goes in there. So this is then what it looks like once you sieve it through or press it through. And then you I'm not gonna add any more salt in there. I think okay, so okay. Fischofnudeln in Äpfel schälen, in Salzwasser weich kochen. Danach Salzwasser abgießen, Erdäpfel durch Maß leicht abdämpfen lassen. Anschließend mit dem Ei und der vermengen Salz. Okay. I'm gonna put the nutmeg in now while that's doing its thing. I love nutmeg, especially fresh. Especially fresh. I'm gonna paddle it a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna add the egg in now too. You can use your hands if you want to, but I guess I am a learned cook. But I think one egg is enough. I think this is how you also make fufu. I think there's people who I think it's no egg in there. But I think this is how you make fufu. I know you make it in a pot until it like sticks. And I think this is also the recipe where how you can make what do you call it? What do you call those? What do you call it? I'm gonna have to touch in a minute, but I guess I can just touch corn stuff. Okay. Anschließend unseres Muskatnussabrieb einen gehörigen Teig herstellen, der nicht der Schüssel kleben bleibt. I guess I have to get gloves. I mean, I don't have to wash hands. I can just wash my hands. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can touch it. This one. Taste the dough a little bit. Doughy. Yeah, that's fine. We can do this. Stop it. Okay. They're called Schupfnudeln. Push pasta, I guess you could call it as the English translation. They kind of look like really big. I don't know how to explain it without being inside. I don't need that. I guess I can show you what they look like. What's the thing? Oh, it's a good one. Oh, thank God. Good baking paper. Because it's both one of those baking paper that's already been cut. So I can show you how it's made. So basically you cut your into like small pieces and then you make it like go like this. And then this is your shop. This is Schupfnudel. This is Schupfnudel. I've got something. Oh, Erdäpfel hin. Falls der Teig klebt. Noch Brösel für die Schalotten, Champignons, Erdäpfel. Okay, kochen lassen. Na, damit die Schupfnudeln nicht abkleben. Mit einem Erdäpfelstärke ins Salzwasser. Ah, okay. I didn't do that, okay. Die Pfanne drin steckt. Salz, Pfeffer rüsten. In einen Topf Butter einsetzen muss. Schinkenstreifen ab. Große Pfanne Butter einsetzen, Schupfnudeln 3 bis 4 Minuten ab, ausbacken bis okay. So this is the Schupfnudel. And then tomorrow you just put it in a pan with butter, and then we wait until it's like golden brown in a pan. But I'm gonna prep those today. I'll prep those today, and then I'll finish it tomorrow. That's why I chose the one with the sides, because then they don't stick together or roll together. They just stay in the thing. And the other one is in here now. And that's why it's. And this is like an old tradition. People don't do this anymore. They just buy it store bought, and it's only like I think 2 or 3 ingredients. Yeah, potato starch, nutmeg, egg. Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. And salt if you want. But I already added salt. I added salt in the water, so. I added salt in the water, and that's actually plenty of salt. You can actually do the same when you make your pasta. Okay, people put pasta already in the pasta, salt in the pasta, but it's best if you only put salt in the water instead of in the dough. You know, because it'd be a lot easier. I think that's too much dough. And these are really, really yummy. I think you can do this with sweet potatoes too, if you want a sweet version, I think. I mean, you can also do it with, I don't know what you call them again. Oh, I don't know what you call them. There are so many different types of potatoes, and they all have their own type of name. But I keep on forgetting. Okay, this one I'm going to cut this way. It's also in any potato type, as long as, I guess you can also use non-starch as long as you add potato starch. But you have to add a bit more potato starch. But it's always best to have starchy potatoes, or starch, yeah, a starchy type of potato. And you also have to add extra starch. That's okay though. I don't know. Do your phones do that too? That they take like ages until they're like charged? I mean, it takes my phone now like almost 7 hours until it's completely charged. You can do this on the same day as you do your steaks, But since I'm also cooking for my family, I want to prep it beforehand. I'm also gonna prep the rest of my veggies. Well, not well. My I will prep my. I'm gonna add in that in there. You can prep your what do you call it? Your veggies before. Yeah, I'm gonna prep the rest of the carrots because I think I'm gonna add the rest of the carrots here so they're like gone by tomorrow. So they're gone tomorrow. So I'm gonna prep those, put it in water so I only have to cook them tomorrow. Sorry if you see me doing this because I can't be bothered to get, because if you're not seeing it, I'm not gonna mention it exactly what I just did there. Okay, I don't need that. And I think if I do these videos, I think these are good. I quite like doing them, but it's because I don't really have a time when I do them. I just do them when I have time. And by doing this, I learn a bit more. Because the thing is, I don't know if this is weird for you. I mean, I learned to do job, yeah, but I don't like doing it as a job. I like doing it as a hobby, but I don't like doing it as a job. It's probably for most people. Even though you learn the job, maybe you don't really enjoy it anymore as much as before. I think this one is a bit fat, but it's okay. Maybe that was enough, the dough I should have done before, but you never know. These are way too fat. I have to do them smaller. I'll take this part. They're way too fat, but it's okay. That's supposed to be That's supposed to be like a kind of like a moon, not like, but the moon shape, not the moon shape, but where it's like fat in the middle and then it becomes thinner at the end. So it's supposed to be like that. Well, the original stuff. But it's homemade. I mean, if you look at the packages, like they're all the same sizes. I think this I can do by hand, but only without gloves. Maybe I just can't do it at work because it's work. I don't know. Because I enjoy cooking at home. Actually, I've asked a few people if I could cook at their homes. I got this idea from watching what do you call it? Watching I think it was watching MasterChef Australia, and they had to cook at people's homes. I think that's where I got the idea from. Because I thought, like, if I cook at other people's houses, first of all, I get to cook in a different environment with different stuff. I just hope this doesn't stick to the food, to the others, because it'd be annoying in the morning if I wake up and that's probably why I like this dough so much. I do like this dough. This is also how you can make gnocchis. So basically, gnocchis you just do round, and then do like this, and then put like a fork thing, and then you have your gnocchi. So it's the same dough. If you know what notches are, I think it's Italian. I think it's Italian. I think. Sorry, my coordinates with food isn't that great. So if it's wrong, I do apologize. But I think if I remember correctly, gnocchis are Italian, I think. I don't know. I hope producers will do something about these charges. Maybe I really need to get an expensive charger again. But I just pay like €1 or something for these. So these are like cheap chargers. They're not expensive. Maybe that's why it takes so long to charge. But I don't want to spend €30 for a charger. I'd rather buy like one or two that cost me €1, and they last, I think, 3 months or something, and then yay, one more. Wow, they're really fat. Maybe this is okay because then maybe they dry out a little bit on the side and become nice and crusted. My hands smell good and they're full of starch. On my hands. Yeah, I dropped my hands. I just realized. No, I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, it's on 1, and that's plenty. Wait on the rest of the veggies. I'm gonna cut these so they are like gone. These I am gonna peel, or do we want these to peel on? No, let's peel them. Because I think I'm just gonna, when it's like down enough by morning, I'm gonna add a little bit more, blend it with my blender. I have a Vitamix, not Vitamix. Yeah, I do have a Vitamix too, but I'm gonna use my Thermomax to blend this, and then I'm gonna sieve it through. I really want to add the peel of this to give it more flavor. I think I'm going to do that actually. Yes, I should have put it in before, but it's okay. I'm not going to strain it through a cloth because I think the cloth takes away most of the flavor. Yeah, I'm going to add this in there so it gives flavor to my chew. You don't have to do this, but I will because, I mean, I want to save some of my... you can also do this with your fonts. Just keep the rest of your veggie scraps. Hold on, how much space do I have there? Let's see. I'm going to put this into my oven because I need space. So this is what I have. Yes, they are too fat. They are very fat. Then this be. Add this into here. I'm just going to put that in my oven because it's a bit safer in there. I don't have bugs in here, but never chance it. Actually, since I moved in here, I haven't had any bugs whatsoever. At my friend's house, they had bugs in their cupboards, and it was disgusting. Since then, I haven't been going there. That was like, I think 3 or 4 years ago. Because the moment you see bugs in someone's house, that's like, no way. No way. Okay, I'm gonna add this in here. You don't have to do this again. I'm saying this again. You don't have to do this. I'm gonna remove the tops and add it in there as well. Where did I put my small knife? I better put it in there. Soak. I'm gonna add that in there. And I'm gonna put them. I'm not gonna shower. It smells quite good in here actually. Find that knife. There it is. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna make it like pretty. I'm just gonna like cut them into this one. I might have to cut into 4/4. Why did I cut it from? Oh, I'm so stupid. So I'm gonna half them, well, quarter them actually. No, fourth them. I know it's stupid that you're over there and you can't really see, but I'm trying to talk to you a little bit so I can explain a little bit. Because like I considered, but because it's Corona, because it's like destroying our world ethics, I considered of maybe doing like a housewife channel, mixture of German English, I guess. A mixture of German English. I'm just gonna cut them into like, so they're like your thumb finger, but like about here, but maybe like 2 centimeters maybe. And then add them. I think I'm gonna add them into. No, I'm not gonna add them into there yet. I think I'm just gonna add it into a bowl. Because if you put them into cold water, they last longer, and they stay really fresh. And it's really important to do this slowly, really slowly. And this way you don't have as much stir. Oh, it smells good. And then by tomorrow, hopefully it's like reduced down here. I hope it hasn't stuck to the floor, which is good. I'm thinking of doing a small dessert, but I'm not sure. My mum gave me an apple. I think she gave me an apple. I think. Yeah. If I should do a dessert with that. I have the packaged vanilla pudding. If I should do a dessert for tomorrow. Also have some These berries. Maybe I should do a berry dessert for tomorrow. Right? And that's how he normally sits up there and he watches, because he knows he's not supposed to be in here. Or sometimes I can come in, smell, because it's like a new smell. So they come in here. Now I have to find something I can put it in. No. Oh, I still have an onion in there, down here. I have an onion. Oh my god, I have 2 onions. I have 3 onions. Okay, that one isn't nice. This one is nasty. But big. Oh, I can put that in here. Put that in there. Put that in there. If I wash my other ones, so I don't really wash it up, because then I can maybe put a bit of pudding in here. Oh, I was thinking maybe, yeah, cutting the apple, well, pinning the apple, put it around like a side, and then put the warm pudding in there with some cherry or berries I have in there. Might go well, right? And then it'd be set for tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna put this up here because we no longer need the line. Stay up there. We don't need that until tomorrow. Put it a little bit more to the side. Well, just because I'm not going to put it into the fridge. I'm just going to leave it out. Put this here because I need space. Wow. I've been going for almost 2 hours. Doesn't matter. I mean, this is nothing inappropriate, so it's okay. Yeah, here's the other one. I need to clean that quickly. Because I use these small ones for my breakfast. Because I have vegan yogurts and I eat those in the morning. I put a few berries in there. Just gonna try it. Since it's just gonna be the 3 of us, I hope this is okay. Yeah, this is the one I want. Here it is. This one, because it has like good measurings. It has like 4 different grains in here: flour, water, sugar, so you don't go over your thingy. Oh, there. milliliters. Oh, it's exactly 500 milliliters. So I'm gonna put this to the side for a minute because I want to cut my apple first. And of course, very important, clean your board. I'm gonna add it into here. Nice one. You never know. I want to use apple. Yeah. You can use your apple strips. Put it into a bottle. Add vinegar. The same again here. I'm just gonna cut them into like thin slices so I can like bend them easier without them breaking. Okay. So I'm gonna layer. We have to leave a teaspoon anyway. Okay. I guess it has to. I guess that's enough for the pudding. Let's do this first. I think I'm gonna add a bit of cinnamon. Put that one on the floor because that's trash anyway. Because I still have rice syrups and stuff like that. I'm going to add some of that in there. 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to be sweet enough. And whisk, 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 whisk. Oh! I'm going to turn it off now because there's still enough heat there. Okay. That's very good. Actually, I'm going to add a bit of sugar. Actually, I'm going to use a dry spoon. I didn't want to add any sugar, but you know. I'll take this. Things don't always go your way. Yeah, that's better. I don't know what I wanna do, baby. What do I wanna do, baby? I just have a small saucepan. Look, everyone, I still have a small saucepan left. I can do what I was planning on doing in the first place. Well, I wasn't planning it, but I'm just gonna do it now. Gonna put them into a saucepan. Added a bit of water. See what I mean? This thing is a lifesaver in the kitchen if you're baking or cooking. And you get these for, I think, but believe me, it's worth it. I think I have some. Oh, I do have some in here still. You You don't have to add this. I just want to cook them down a little bit so they're a bit softer. You know, so I can put it in with the this. With the so this is what I'm going to use. So I want to put the apples in here as well. So like at the bottom you have the cherries and the apple, and then on top you have the pudding. You know, as a dessert. I mean, my parents also gave me chocolate. Maybe I can cut the chocolate down. Oh, this is nice and warm. It really is nice and warm. But this is how you cook a stew. Slow and long. Slow and long. Actually, you're seeing me here doing a 2-course, you know. I mean, if you wanted to do a 3-course, I mean, if I were on like, if I had, okay, I have frosted veggies, but I could, actually I can turn it off now like this. There we go. I'm gonna wait till this is cooking a little bit. I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm just gonna let it steam the rest, because I don't think I'm gonna use the apple to itself. I'm just gonna use it for my dessert. I mean, this is quick and easy dessert, so it's like a mix out of pre-prepped foods and fresh foods. I mean, it's like kind of like, I mean, just like you cook at home, you also cook like this in a commercial kitchen, because you can't always. I mean, you can mix fresh and processed foods. You know, I mean, like my fondant. I mean, it was produced like later on. It was like it was already created by someone else. And I can become nice and floppy now. Let's see. Yeah, it's becoming nice and floppy, but still, they're still a bit hard. Ooh. Make sure this doesn't go too. I still want to put that in there. And then I'm gonna cover it. I think I've got something feel somewhere. Or I'm just gonna put the lids on top. I'm not sure yet. I'll put that in. Yeah, I already filled it with water, so everything can like sit and eat. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. I mean, imagine like buying your beef now or something, and putting it in here to soak, and then you or braise it, as you like to call it, right? You like to braise. Yeah, I turned the apples off now. And here again, you can keep the water for if you want to make something with fruit. You can keep it. I'm probably going to put it into a container because you can always use this over and over again. You can even cook it down until it's like a syrup, and you can use it to like flavor your cakes or something, or your frosting. It's quite nice. Okay. I think that's enough. I was gonna mash it, but I think I'm gonna keep it as it is and just like put it in there as it is. I mean, this is also a good way to reuse your fruits if you're not gonna eat them right away. I'm gonna put 2 more. Well, because I have to make sure it's enough for 3 people. So this is like dinner for 3 people. Well, it has to be food. Yeah, I think I have to put pudding stuff a bit more. And then the rest I can eat. Give that another stir. Quick clean that up. Because I keep on putting that into the water. So I can clean it up. I'm going to give it another stir. Because that really needs to. I just want to try some now. It's actually quite good, even though it's still quite liquidy. But it's going to